Stand by, I'm just collecting a few things. Running a bit behind, but it's all good, trusting the timing. Hello. Alright, I think I have everything. Hello, beautiful souls. Sorry for the delay. Ooh, hello. It's been an interesting morning. Let's see. You know what? I don't think we need these. No, I think we're good. Hello, beautiful souls. Coming up for me right now, and welcome to Cosmic Spirit Church. First of all, always trust your intuition. I literally, before I got in here, was like, oh, I'm not gonna check up on something because I know I'm gonna have to like deal with some stuff. And then, of course, instead of trusting my intuition, I just did it anyway, and that's why I'm late here. So trust your intuition. And also, I'm just realizing how much I want to be doing this. Like, I feel like there are so many people out there who, anyway, this is just very needed. This is very needed. And I'm realizing that a lot of my stuff that I'm moving through is about my own worthiness in this process. Like, so much of my dialogue is like, can I do this? Should I be doing this? You know, is there something wrong with like what I'm coming to? And I'm like, anyone who creates anything like of value isn't wasting their time figuring out if they should do it. They're just doing it and confident in it. And I'm talking like vibrationally, right? Like, yeah. I'm just working through my own process. And I think there's this like inner belief of like imposter syndrome. I'm kind of done with like buying into that because it's not serving me. So let's do a little cleansey cleanse. Very much getting connected with what's in alignment for me, right? Like, and also being present to why I'm attracting what I'm attracting, right? Like, all right. Feeling fiery today. I'm feeling like that mama bear energy, righteous anger today. And something Abraham said yesterday was interesting, or that I heard them say yesterday was, you know, you don't want to stick in it, but anger is better than feeling bliss or depressed because it's actually a moving emotion. And it moves you through from powerlessness, which will attract a lot of things you want, to a space of action so that you can move through it and move towards hopefulness. And so I'm trying to like be present to that and not like judge it and just be. And also recognizing that in anger, we're not always clear, right? And so being present to that, but also recognizing that anger has a purpose. And it's okay to be present with that. That like mama bear energy, that absolutely not energy. Like we're not playing that kind of energy. Let's set our intention for connecting with spirit. I am choosing the life for myself. I'm done waiting around for others to be on board, for me to be fully empowered in my yes and my no for my own life. I'm tired of second guessing myself. I just want things to flow. I'm ready for them to flow and be connected, and yeah, let's connect into our heart space. Papa Green Candle is, come on, let's do this thing. It's all good. All right, let's connect into spirit. Let's get some clarity. I feel like I'm in the headspace I normally am for these things, but I'm just allowing for some gentleness. All right. For anyone who is on this call or seeing this in the future, let's take a few deep breaths. And ask Spirit to guide us to the message we need today. Trusting through time and space, we will have what we need. New birth, guarded vigilante, number 24. And if you're not in the Telegram group and you would like to connect with this card further, I will be posting it there, so the link is down below. Because there are some other things like a healing process and stuff that comes with this card I won't be reading on the live stream. So if you want to work with that, head over to that link. In every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of a new cycle of life, there's a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the full learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place and requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is a fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it's going to hold a special purpose in your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to until it becomes more natural for you to embody. This is most significantly so if you have drawn the oracle of to the end, the worthwhile. If you feel drawn to do so, you may read the guidance for that card now. Drawing either or both of these cards alerts you to the fact that the idea you are currently nurturing, or soon will, is of great importance to your life path. Pay attention, pay appropriate respect to the message of cards, and you will reap great spiritual benefit and emotional well-being. If you have also drawn the oracle of she feels, she knows, or feeling intuitive, read the message for that card also, then the importance will be far-reaching and long-term in its influence. You must pay attention to the new life emerging for you now, or that you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has a chance to grow strong enough to withstand the criticism, jealousy, or sabotage by dark consciousness and others or we don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists in nature and in us and is part of life. We do, however, need to be intelligent to its potential power and stay centered in our heart and in our wisdom to its ill effect upon that which we are nurturing into life. You will not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough, it will be able to stand upward. But for now, your vigilance and care is most certainly required to yourself, as though they were a new lover you cannot bear to share with another. In time, the world will be the love receiving the love in your ideas. In time, the world will be the love receiving the love in your ideas. For now, it is for you to love, for you to hold, and for you to observe. Only allow those proven to be trustworthy to support you in this, those who can handle the frequency or vibration that you are seeking to nurture. Some may love you, but be frightened of what you are creating. Stay true to yourself and your creative power as to whom you invite into your inner sanctum to witness this life emerging. This oracle also brings particular guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. This may be your room, a sacred place, or your own body into which you retreat in relaxation or meditation. Sometimes you will find that others have taken up residence in your sanctuary. Perhaps an argument that you cannot let go of has another lived head. A suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like a big, old, dirty suitcase of emotional baggage, cluttering up the temple space of your. It is time to focus on the purity, light, love, and compassion that dwells within you. Everything else will come and go, and that is just fine, but the purity within your sanctuary is eternal. You can come back to it to refresh your spirit and gain resources to help you deal with the rest of the world and even your own darker moments anew. It will give you the peace and spontaneousness spaciousness, sorry, of mind, you need to recognize the new life and be compassionately but firmly denounce any intrusion upon the new life by doubt, fear, or sabotage. All right, so I will be posting that in the Telegram group, so definitely head over there. I know, wow, right? Perfect. I will be posting that to the Telegram group, so feel free to pop over there if you aren't already. All right, let's take a few deep breaths. Allow ourselves to get grounded into this moment. Knowing that we are on the right path to the earth, aligning ourselves up and awakening our crown chakra. Knowing we are here, knowing we are present to this now moment. Shaking out any energy that isn't serving us. Trusting the path and the process to grow. Knowing that even the uncomfy bits can be useful. I'm feeling the urge to pull some tarot. I know it's going a little out of order, but I'm trusting my intuition. First, I'm going to pull an oracle from the Beyond Lumeria. Because I'm feeling this like underlying agitation, I'm not 100% sure I want to channel today because I want to make sure I'm really clear when I do that. I don't want it to be hindered by some sort of vibration that is aligned to a good message. So feel into it. Maybe I'll be inspired in a little bit. I think it's shifting just saying that. So I'm gonna be fully present to that, you know. Spirit, give us a card. Two cards. All right, here's the first. This is Realm Bridger. As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you believed only happened in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas and creativity. This card is about bridging the seen and the unseen. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even math can be a form of the path of the visionary. From the mind and the heart, visions can merge into matter. Dream outside the box. It's time to create the foundations of realities in a fresh new way. That feels relevant. All right. And then we have solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. The solar plexus chakra is the radiant center of your being. It holds the vibrant spark that brings your passions to life. Enter this space to step away from playing small, unworthiness, and ideas that you are taking up space and insecurity-based competitiveness. Allow yourself to be attuned to the abundant life force that resides at your center, and be energized, motivated, and fueled with inspiration. Bring forth more of what you wish to birth in the world. As you discover a deep and real sense of self-empowerment, you can confidently lift others in celebration, harmonizing differences, and shifting hierarchical paradigms into collective co-creation. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of bringing our vision life energy, right? All right. I'm not going to pull tarot. I think that was good. We might pull it after. I am going to read more of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. So I believe we finished, I don't know. Did we finish the chapter, I believe? Excuse me. I don't know why the bookmark has changed. I'm like, did I read this? If anyone was on here previously, did we just go up to the... I think we just finished the first chapter. Well, I'm going to start on Emerald Tablet 2, because that's where I believe we were. Now, this is the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. There's a belief that these are the teachings of ancient wisdom from Atlantis. Whether you believe that or not, there's some really juicy here. So I've been intuitively guided to share this with you, even though I haven't read it. We're doing this together. The Halls of Amenti, Emerald Tablet 2. Deep Earth's heart lies the halls of Amenti. Far beneath the islands of sunken Atlantis, halls of the dead and halls of the living, bathed in fierce fire of the infant all. Far in a past time, lost in space-time, the children of light look down on the world. See the children of men in their bondage, bound by the force that came from beyond, knew that only by freedom from bondage could men ever rise from the earth to the sun. Down they descended and created bodies, taking the semblance of men as their own. The masters of everything said, after their forming, "We are they who have formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike children of men. Then for a dwelling place, far beneath the earth crust, blasted great spaces they by their power. Space apart from the children of men, surrounded them by forces and power, shielded from harm, they the halls of the dead. Side by side then, placed they other space, filled them with life and with light from above. Builded they the halls of Amenti, that they might dwell eternally there, living with life to eternity's end. 32 were there of the children, sons of light, who had come among men, seeking to free from the bondage of darkness those who were bound by the force from beyond. Deep in the halls of life grew a flower, flaming, expanding, drawing backward the night. Placed in the center a ray of great potence, life-giving, light-giving, filling with power all who came near it. Placed they around it thrones, 32, places for each of the children of light, placed so that they were bathed in the radiance, filled with the life from the eternal light. There, time after time, placed their first created bodies, so they might be filled with the spirit of light. 100 years out of each 1,000 must the life-giving light flame forth on their bodies, quickening, awakening the spirit of life. There, in the circle from eon to eon, sit giant masters, living a life not known among men. There in the halls of life they lie sleeping. Free flows their soul through the bodies of men. It's
some water.
Time after time, while their bodies lie sleeping, incarnate, they in the bodies of men, teaching and guiding onward and upward, out of the darkness into the light. There in the hall of life, filled with their wisdom, known not to the race of men, living forever beneath the cold fire of life, sit the children of light. Times there are when they awaken, come from the depths to the light among men, infinite they among by night. He who by progress has grown from the darkness lifted himself from the night into the light. Free is he of the halls of Amenti, free of the fire of light and of life. Guided he then by wisdom and knowledge passes from men to the master of life. There he may dwell as one of the master, free from the bonds of the darkness of night. Seated within the flower of radiance sit 7 lords from the space-time above us, helping and guiding through infinite wisdom the pathway through time of the children of men. Mighty and strange they, veiled with their power, silent, all-knowing, drawing the life force, different yet one with the children of men. I, different and yet one with the children of light. Custodians and watchers of the force of men's bondage, ready to loose when the light has been reached. First and most mighty sits the veiled presence, Lord of Lords, the infinite 9, over the others from each cosmic circle, weighing and watching the progress of men. Under he sits the of cycles, the lords of cycles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, each with his mission, each with his power, guiding, directing the destiny of man. There sit they, potent, free of all time and space, not of this world they, yet akin to it, elder brothers they of the children of men, judging and weighing, they with their wisdom, watching the progress light men. There before them was I, led by the dweller, watched him blend with one from above. Then from he came forth a voice saying, Great art thou, Thoth, among children of free henceforth of the halls of Amenti, master of life, among children of men, taste not of death except as thou willet. Drink thou drink thou of to eternity's end. Henceforth forever is life, thine for the taking. Henceforth is the death at the call of thy hand. Dwell here or leave here when thou desireth. Free is Amenti to the Son of Man. Take thou up life in what form thou desire. Child of the light that has grown among men, choose thou thy work, for all souls must labor, never be free from the pathway of light. One step thou hast gained on the long pathway upward. Infinite now is the mountain of light. Each step thou taketh but heightens the mountain. All of thy progress but lengthens the goal. Approach ye ever the infinite wisdom. Ever before thee recedes the goal. Free are ye made now of the halls of Amenti, to walk hand in hand with the lords of the world. One in one purpose, working together, bringers of the light to the children of men. Then, from his throne came one of the masters, taking my hand and leading me onward through all the halls of the deep hidden land. Led he me through the halls of Amenti, showing the mysteries that are known not to man. Through the dark passage downward he led me, into the hall where sits the dark death. Vast as space lay the great hall before me, walled by darkness, but yet filled with light. Before me, across the great throne of darkness, veiled on it seated a figure of night. Darker than darkness sat the great figure, dark with a darkness not of the night. Before it then paused the master, speaking the word that brings about life, saying, O master of darkness, guide of the way from life unto life, before thee I bring a son of the morning. Touch him not ever with the power of night. Call not his flame to the darkness of night. Know him, see him, one of our brothers, lifted from darkness into the light. Release thou his flame from its bondage, free, let it flame through the darkness of night. Raise then the hand of the figure. Forth came a flame that grew clear and bright, rolled back swiftly the curtain of darkness, unveiled the hall from the darkness of night. Then grew in the great space before me, flame after flame from the veil of the night. Uncounted millions leaped they before me, some flaming forth as flowers, other there were that shed a dim radiance glowing but faintly from out of the night. Some there were that faded swiftly, others that grew from a small spark of light, each surrounded by its dim veil of darkness, each flaming with the light that could never be quenched. Coming and going like fireflies in springtime, filled they the space with light and with life. Then spoke a voice, mighty and solemn, saying, These are lights that are souls among men, growing and fading, existing forever, changing yet living, through death into life. When they have bloomed into flower, reached the zenith of growth in their life, swiftly then send I my veil of darkness, shrouding and changing to new forms of life, steadily upward throughout the ages, growing, expanding into yet greater flame, lighting the darkness with yet greater power, quenched yet unquenched by the veil of the night. So grows the soul of man, ever upward, quenched yet unquenched by the darkness of night. I, death, come, and yet I remain not, for life eternal exists in the all. Only an obstacle I, in the pathway, quick be conquered by the infinite light. Awaken, zero flame that burned ever inward. Awaken, O flame that burns Awaken, O flame that burns ever inward, flame forth and conquer the veil of the night. Then, in the midst of the flames in the darkness, grew there one that drove forth the night, flaming, expanding, ever brighter, till at last was nothing but light. Then spoke my guide, the voice of the Master. See your own soul as it grows in the light, free now, for I am the Lord of the night. Forward he led me through many great spaces, filled with the mysteries of the children of light, mysteries that man may never yet know of until he too is a son of the light. Backward then he led me into the light of the hall of the light. Knelt I then before the great masters, lords of all from the above. Spoke he then with words of great power. Thou hast been made free of the halls of Amenti. Choose thou thy work among the children of men. Spoke I, O great master, let me be a teacher of men, leading them onward and upward until they too are lights among men, free from the veil of the night that surrounds them, flaming with that shall shine among men. Spoke to me then the voice, Go, as ye will, so be it decreed, Master, are ye of your destiny. Free to take or reject, take ye the power, take ye the wisdom, shine the light among the children of men. Upward then led me the dweller. Dwelt I again amongst children of men, teaching and showing some of my wisdom. Son of the light, a fire among men. Now again I tread the path downward, seeking the light in the darkness of night. Hold ye and keep ye, preserve my record. Guide shall it be to the children of men. I'm really enjoying this. I have recently been inspired to create a space of knowing, of my own inner intuition. The knowledge that I have been guided towards and intuitively towards. And I think there's a part of me that struggles to know if that's the right thing to do. Because in no way do I want it to limit people or take people away from their path. But I feel that I want to share my intuitions and messages guided from spirit. And I feel that because I'm not sharing confidently what I think would really serve others is the reason why things are not moving in the way I would desire, which makes sense. And I'm trying to trust my intuition and release the fear and just trust that like what I'm being inspired to is for a reason. I'm considering writing a couple books, a history of the world, a history of man, that I have been inspired to. I'm considering writing a book of my channelings, so they're more accessible, and other things. So I'm trying to trust that process. So, yeah. I'm gonna pull some tarot. I am not feeling like I'm in a space to channel today, so I'm just gonna trust that. But I do want to bring in some tarot for a message for anyone who is seeing this video, guiding us to more clarity. Watch later today me like upload a channel message. All right, we have the Empress in reverse. There's a lot of us that believe we don't have resources to do what we want to do. And this is hindering us from moving forward in a positive way because we believe that we need to be ready to move forward instead of recognizing that it is our readiness, like deciding and take steps, that will create the resources we need. Like, kind of like the idea of like, when we step, the universe will meet us. Like, if you remember the movie Indiana Jones, the third one, the Holy Grail, there's that scene when he's going to the Holy Grail where it looks like there's no path, like it's just a chasm. And the clue, I forget exactly the clue, but he decides to just step out into the unknown, and then he realizes that there is a bridge. He just couldn't see it from the angle he was. Like, the camera turns and you see there's a bridge. And I feel like that's the visual that's coming to me. We have the Three of Swords. So what I'm hearing is a lot of this fear comes from being burned in the past and past wounds that have caused us not to trust. And we have the Fool in reverse. So it's causing us not to step out into the unknown, essentially. It's creating fear for us. It's making us make decisions that aren't aligned to our path. We have the Star card. We are on the path. We need to start trusting more the process and lean into it more. And Yeah, and trust our guidance. Like, stop second guessing ourselves. We are more powerful than we believe. There's no off path. There's just different paths. I just pulled down. We are more connected than we realize. We are more stable and centered than we realize. And it is our willingness to hold that confidently that's creating the lack. Oh my God, it just came up again. But with this temperance card, so creating balance, trusting the contrast and the goodness that it's all working out for us. Nothing has gone wrong, is what I'm hearing. I'm literally shuffling these cards. Like, and I've pulled it out 3 times. The Spirit's saying you're on the path. Like, stop guessing yourself. All right, then we have the Hierophant and the 9 of Cups. So what I'm hearing from this is, like, by buying into old paradigms, that's what's creating your lack of joy. Like, the Hierophant is about, like, traditional ways of being, like religion sometimes, the traditional ways. That's what's creating this discord, is like we're buying into the old ways of being, and it's not serving us. It's time to create something new. Do what you know to do in the moment things will open up. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we have the Sun card. Hello. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. So what I hear is all is available to you if you just step onto the path. It's all there. It's all there. We have to stop second guessing ourselves. I needed the message. Really? We're on the path. We are connected. Things are working out. What the hell? I don't think I've ever pulled a card 4 times in a row. And the Star card is such a yummy card. Ugh, isn't that just such a beautiful image? Look at that. Ugh. Stop playing small, is what I'm hearing. Like, you are connected to the universe. You are on your path. Stop playing small. But be playful. Enjoy the process. But, like, we're done playing small. I promise. I'm shuffling this deck. All right, we have this 8 of Wands in reverse. Be present to where you're limiting yourself, and not allowing for things to, like, ignite within. And we have this Temperance again. Allow for rest. Allow for play. Allow for transmuting. Being very clear with your thoughts and shifting them to where they need to be. Because you are so aligned, your thoughts really make a difference. Like, everyone's does, but as you step into your power, they become more potent. There's the Ace of Wands in the upright. I didn't even know I flipped it around. Let yourself be guided by your intuition. Let it be that seed, kind of like the first card talking about let the thing sprout within you and hold it sacred. Trust that you are being inspired in the right direction. And we have this World in reverse. Allow yourself to tie up loose ends, and move to the next chapter. There's a resistance to move into something new because it's like this fear unknown. And what I'm hearing from this is, like, it's time to it's time to step into a new chapter. So finish up where you're at and move forward. Stop resisting. Yeah, and here's the Magician in reverse. Stop neglecting your power. Stop resisting the fact that you have total control of how you engage with your reality. This isn't about anyone, it's about you. It's time to own your power. Oh my God. Your power is in your alignment, is what I'm hearing. Oh, and we have the Sun card. And okay, wait, hold on. This is ridiculous. I want to show you the cards, how they were all lined up together. So we have this power. Step into your power because you are fully aligned. And that's going to create this sun energy, which we already pulled, which is going to create the abundance, which is going to create balance in your life. That's the whole reading. Power and your alignment to get to your joy that will help receive the abundance, which will bring balance to your life and alchemize all this stuff. There it goes. There's the reading right there. They were all there together on the deck, even though I didn't pull them at the same times. Okay. And then we have this Moon card in reverse. Just because there's an unknown doesn't mean this isn't happening. And then we have this Ace of Cups. You are so coming into a new level. I love this card. You are coming into a new level, a new chapter. Okay? Stop fearing that you can't have the long-term success. It's a fear. It's because you haven't had it before. You fear that it'll never come. Let it go. Let it go. That's the reading. That's the things. It's perfect. I am trusting that. I am trusting. All right, beautiful souls. I'm feeling guided to head off here. My energy's a little... So I'm going to try to trust my intuition. You are loved. You are appreciated. If you want to connect with more of the community here at Cosmic Spirit Church, I have all those links down below. All the good stuff. Yeah. It's perfect. It's perfect. Perfect. And look at here. Here's a flame. Here's the flame. I don't know about you because I don't know the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. You know, some people are like, it's total BS, and other people are like, this is the ancient wisdom. I'm somewhere in the middle. But as I read it, I just get this sense of like, there's something here. And then I realized I'm sitting on a flame, or, you know, with a flame. There's so much wisdom here. We will continue reading each Saturday. Tomorrow I will be here at 8 a.m. for our spirit chats and meditation. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, if you want to be updated on all those things, again, definitely check out those links, especially specifically Facebook and Telegram. Those are the two groups where like I update. If like for some reason I'm not going to be on that morning, that's where I'll post it. Telegram is a really great way to get access to that, but Facebook is too. Yeah. Telegram is the one I engage with the most. So if you want like the most stuff, go to Telegram. Facebook's too, and then I do have a Patreon as well. So all of those are ceases to connect. So I will go post the cards we pulled in the Telegram group. So definitely go check that out. And yeah. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you being willing to deal with a little bit of my chaotic energy. I love you, Mom. Just trusting the process. All right. Love you all. Be blessed. Be well. You are more aligned than you realize, apparently. Have a good day.